Good morning, students. See the continuation of common bus system. Three control lines S2, S1, and S0. So control which registers bus it as input. See, these are the three zeros. It will register X. This is no. And 001 select the address register. 010 program counter. 011 data register. 100 accumulator. 101 instruction register. 110 temporal register. 111 is the memory. Either one of the register will have its load signal activated or the memory will have its read the signal activated. See, where the data from bus get the loaded. So we have this different type of load operation. Here the 12-bit registers, address register and program one have zeros loaded onto the bus in the high order 4-bit position. When 8-bit register, there is output register is loaded from bus. The data comes from the low order of 8-bit on the particular bus. See, whenever you have the control lines based on these type of signals, the which register will be activated. See, 1 address register, 2 program counter, 3 data register, 4 accumulator, 5 instruction register, 6 temporal register, and memory. Okay. So, and either one of the registers we have its load signal activated, or a memory will have it read the signal activated. In 12-bit register, arithmetic register, address register program have 0 loaded into the bus in the high order, and when 8-bit register output register is loaded from the bus, the data comes from the low order of 8-bit on the particular bus. See next one. What is the basic computer instruction? See, the basic computer instruction format is here. Here is the different types. The first one is the memory reference instruction, register reference instruction, input output instruction. In the memory reference instruction, the address will be assigned the 12 bits, that is 0 to 11. You can assign the address and remain 3 from the opcode and 1 from the address, that is the direct address or indirect address. Here using 1, it is the indirect address, 0 from direct address. And go from the register reference instructions, we perform the register operations. We can use the 12 bits in the register operation remaining from the opcode. Okay, there is a 1110, and go from the input instruction. We can using the 4 bits. It will not using depend upon any other thing, and we go from the input output operation using the 12 bits. Okay, so the 12 bits are used based with input output operation or to test perform the different orders. In a register reference instruction as an operation on the test of accumulated register, an operand from the register will be needed. That way 12 bits are to specify the register operation and remaining from the operand. Okay. So in the basic computer, these are the 3 type of instructions. First one is the memory reference, second one the register reference, and third one the input output instructions. Okay. Here opcode 00 to 110, in opcode 112 register 0, opcode 111 register is 1. Okay. So these are the 3 type of instruction format: memory reference, register reference, input output instructions. Okay. See the basic computer instructions. See, this is a hexadecimal code, 0 and 1. See, and 0 into 8. There is an AND memory word to accumulator, add memory word to accumulator, 2 LDA load accumulator from memory, store STA, 3 to store content of accumulator into memory, BUN, that is a branch unconditionally, BSA branch and save return address, ISZ, that is a return increment and skip if 0. So we can use a different type of register bits here. Okay. And CLA is a clear accumulator, CLE clear E, CMA clear, that is the complement of AC, CME complement of E, CAR circulate register AC and E, CAL circulate left accumulator, and E increment accumulator. SPA skip next instruction if accumulator is positive. SMA skip instruction if negative, that is accumulator is negative. And SZA skip next instruction if accumulator is 0, AC is 0. SJD skip next instruction if E equal to 0. And HLD is the halt computer. INP is the input character to accumulator. OUT is the output character from accumulator. SKI skip on input flag. SK0 skip on output flag. ION interrupt on. IOF interrupt off. So these are the different type of basic computer instructions, that is AND, ADD, LDA, STA, BUN, BSA, ISZ, CLA, CLE, CMA, CME, CIR, CIL, INC, SPA, SNA, SZA, SZE, HLT, INP, OUT, SKI, SKO, ION, IOF. These are the different type of symbols. We have used the here we can use the hexacode function, hexacode, and this is all of the what the symbol description of the here. And is the add memory to accumulator, add memory to go to accumulator, clear, complement, input character, output character, skip input flag, skip output flag, interrupt on, interrupt off. So we have to use the different type of basic computer instructions to perform the operations. Okay. See, the set of instructions using which user can construct a machine language programs to evaluate any computable functions. So which instructions we have to use? So we have to perform a machine language programs to evaluate or calculate computational functions. We can use a different type of instructions. See, these are the different type of instruction size. That is the functional instruction, that is arithmetic, logic, and shift instructions, add, CMA, increment, CAR, CAL, and CLA, other than add or end. Okay, these are the functional. So what is the functional? So these are arithmetic laws, arithmetic conjugacy, logical or shift instructions, add, CMA. See, what is the CMA here? Complements, INC, increment, CIL, circulate left, AND, end operation, CLA, clear operations. So these are the functional instructions. And go for the transfer. So there is a data transfer between the main memory and other process register. You can use the load and store. These are the two type of transfer instructions. There is a load instruction and a store instruction. There is a store registers. Load and store instructions we have to use. We transfer the data between one main memory to register or one register to another register. We can use the load and STA. And next one is the control instruction. That is using the program sequence and control. That is the BUN, BSA, ISZ. Okay. There is a branch unconditional, BSA branch and save return address, ISZ increment and skip 0. These are the different type of instructions. There is the functional instructions, transfer instructions, control, and input output instructions are input and output and INP and OUT. So we are using the different type of instructions. We have to perform the different type of operations. So there is the formal instructions, transfer instructions, control instructions, and input output instructions. Okay, in the functional arithmetic logic, likewise in transfer, load, STA, that is store. There is a control, branch and conditions, increment conditions, input output, input and output instructions we are used to perform the operations. Okay, different operational outcome perform. It is whenever we have performed an operation on the computer, we can use the different type of instructions or different type of symbolic codes. When using symbolic codes, the data will be transferred, the data will be or the data will be load to perform the input out operations. Okay, likewise we have the different types of instructions. Okay, that is the functional, transfer, control, and input output instructions. Okay. See the control int. In the control int of a processor, translate from machine instruction to the control signals. that implement them. So what is the control unit used? It translates the machine state to the control. So whenever the control is activated, the particular signals will be activated and performed to the micro operations. The control units are implemented in the two ways. The first one is the hardware control and second one is the programmed control. So the control units are implemented in one of the two ways. The first one is the hardware control and second one is the microprogram control. The control unit is made of the sequential and combination circuits to generate the control signals and go from the microprogram control. A control memory on the processor contains a micro program that activates the necessary to the control signals. So we will consider a hardware implementation of the control unit of the basic computer. So whenever the control unit is there to transfer the machine instruction to the control signals to perform the micro operations. In that way we have two different type of controls. The first one is the hardware control and second one is the microprogram control. The hardware control is control unit is made up of sequential combination circuits and the control memory and the process contain microprograms and activate the necessary control. Here is the hardware implementation of the control unit for the basic computer is see. Here we are using the control unit of basic computer. Okay, see here the block diagram of the control unit you can using the two decoders. There is a 3x8 decoder and a 4x16 decoder. There is a one of the sequence counter and a number of control logical instructions read from the memory is a place of the particular instruction register, that is IR. Okay, IR is a place in the position of these registers. The common bus is indicated with the particular instructions. The position of registers will be assigned. See here, we divide into the instruct register is different part. There is the 0 to 11 is connected to the combination logic and 3 opcoder connected to the decoder and first one is the instruction. Okay, this is the I bit, that is the operation code and bits 0 through to 11. The operation bits are 12 and 14 are decoded with the 3x8 and the 8 output decoder is with the symbol D0, D7, D0, D1, D2, D3, D4, D5, D6, D7. Okay, this is D0 through D7. The subscription of decimal number is equal to the binary number of the particular value corresponding to the code bit 15 and instructions will be assigned to the particular program. Okay, the sequence of counter SC, that is the sequence counter, be incremented or clear and assigned to the clock. The most of the time the counter is incremented for the sequence of the timing signals and perform to the operation. Whenever it clear to the 0, the causing of the next active timing signal will be activated to 0. An example, consider the SC is incremented, the signals T0, T1, T2 the sequence. At the time of T4 the SS counter is clear and the output is D3 will be assigned. Okay, T0, T1, T2, T3, T4 and so on. Whenever D3, T4 is the T4 and D3 assigned, that is the SC to 0, that is the timing diagram shows the relationship between the common signals. The SC is activate, the data will be transferred to the particular signals. See here, the instruction register, combination circuit and decoder, two decoders, sequential and parallel increment, and a 4-bit sequence counter, that is the clock and clear increment. Okay, how to perform the basic control. See here, we can assign the generator with the 4-bit sequence of counter and 4-bit decoder. The sequence counter can be incremented or clear. Here see, whenever the T0, that operation will be started when it will be completed to the T0 and the T1 activated to the T0 T1 and T2 activated to the T1 T2 and T3 activated to the T2 T3 and T4 T3 T4 and T3, that is the T2, it is a clear instruction to T0 to T3. Here see, that is C, D3 T4. See here, D3 to T4, the SC, the sequence count is 0, that is 0 to C. See, at the time of T4, here, the time of T4, SC is clear to 0, decoder output is D3 active. Whenever D3 is activated, then when the D3 activated, there is the SC is 0 whenever D3 T4. So D3 is activated whenever the time of T4, that is SC is clear. C is the clock pulses. Okay. So the clears SC to 0, which turn into the activate the timing signal T0 out of the decoder. T0 is active during the 1 clock cycle. The positive clocks are transition level, that is equal to T0, T1, T2. Likewise, so the clear input is activated. The produces sequence of number of timings T0, T1, T2, T3, T4, and T0 is activated. Okay, then this diagram shows between the timing signals and the corresponding to the positive clock transitions. If S is not clear, the timing signal will not continue. Okay. So likewise, we have performed the timing signals. This is the timing and control. The control unit is the timing and control. There is a control structure. The control unit of basic computer is the timing signals. How the data will be transferred in the particular conditions. The next instruction cycle. In the basic computer, a machine instruction is executed in the following cycle. That is the 3 types of the function. The first one is fetch the instruction from the memory. Next one, decode the instruction and calculate the effective address, and read the effective address from memory. The instruction has an indirect addresses. Okay. In the execute instruction, after an instruction is executed, the cycle starts again in the step 1 for the next instruction. See, in every different processor has its own different instruction cycles. So in the basic computer, a machine instruction is executed in the following cycle. The fetch an instruction, decode the instruction of calculate effective address, and read the effective address from the memory. The instruction has an indirect address. Okay. See, after an instruction is executed, the cycle start again to step 1 for the next instruction. Whenever the first instruction is executed, the next go from the step 1. That is the next only like fetch the instruction. So each and every instruction, every different processor has one different instruction cycle. So based upon the processor, it will assign the different type of instruction cycles. Okay. See here, T0, the PC program counter to the address register, that is the S0010 and T01. In T1, memory address of register will transfer the increment IR instruction register and PC to PC plus 1, and T2, that 0 to D7, decode the instruction is 12 to 14, AR address register equal to 0 to 11, in IR equal to 15. See here, you can use the 3 register, address register, program counter, incrementer. You can use the load symbol. Okay. So here using the bus S2, S1, S0, these are 3 signals, and based upon T1, T0. Okay, in T0, the program counter, that is the address that will be transferred to the address register. Okay. So here using the data transfer from the PC to AR, you can assign the T0, then placing the content of PC to the AR by a selection of inputs S0, S1 equals 0, 1, 0, when the T0 equal to 0. When it will be performed the T equal to 0, the AR is enabled by the load input of AR. Then the next clock transition, that is the T1, that is T0 equal to 1, in the order to implement the second statement, that is the T1, that is the M of AR to IR, then PC to increment PC plus 1. In that way, we can using the, first of all, we have to enable to read the input of memory and place the content of memory onto the bus by making of selection S0, S1 to 111, and load the input of IR, that is incrementing by the PC, enabling the increment output of PC, that equal to PC equal to PC plus 1. The next clock transition, that is the increment operation, since T1 equal to 1, then T0 and T1 are selected, the control outputs of the register, the memory will be transferred to the particular instruction by the control unit. And multiple OR gates, we are using multiple OR gates are indicated in the diagram because there are different type of control functions that will be similar to the operations. Okay. So see, this is the determine how the type of instruction is executed. See, whenever SC equal to 0, then go from the AR to C. The decoder output D7 is equal to the 1. See here, T3 AR to M of AR. This is defined D7 equal to 1. The instruction must be transferred to the data from output. Then whenever D7 equal to 0, the operation code must be one of the other 7 values are 000 will be transferred to the I110, and specify the particular function of the bit it will be assigned to the driver. And D7 equal to 0 and I equal to 1, we have to difference the instruction of indirect address. Okay, here whenever start 0, then address PC to AR whenever t equal to 0. Whenever the task signal incremented, that is M of AR to IR, the PC to incremented whenever 2, the decode the operation code, that is instead of 12 to 14 operation code, then IR to AR, that is 0 to 11 address, and IR 15 to the 1. When his register input out is 1, it will be using to the execute the input output instruction, or equal to 0 register, then it will execute the register of reference instruction. When go from the memory references, the indirect it will be MA or AR, the direct there is nothing to that, and there will be executed memory reference instruction that is S equal to 0. Okay, here we can use the register reference instructions, input output instructions, and memory instructions. So here register and memory instruction, that is that we can assign the D7, then D7C, the register instruction with 0 to 11 byte instruction to the specify the instructions. Okay, the control function and micro operations for the register reference instruction is to the here. See, so clear initially 0, there is a clear CLA accumulator 0, CLE E0, EC1, and CAF, that is B7. That is define the register references, that is accumulator shift AC to AC, shift left, shift right, and accumulator increment the accumulator, and SPA, that is ARC accumulator 15 go to 0, then PC to PC plus 1, 15 1, then PC to PC plus 1, accumulator 0, then PC to increment. If E equal to 0, then increment, then S equal to 0 if they start from the flip flop. Okay, so we have used the different type of registers we have to perform the operations. It is D R equal D7 I T3, that is common to all the different register reference instructions, and these are the specific operations. I equal to 0, 1 to 11, this is the specific operations we have to perform the different type of register references. Okay, see in the memory reference, the decoder Z0 and D1 add, D2 load, D3 store, D4 U and D5 BSA, D6 ISZ. So different operations performed based upon these instructions. See here, and add, load, content of the accumulator, store, accumulator to add, and PC to AR, and branch conditions, PC to MA opera, and address register increment to the PC. Then incremented this the MA or plus 1 to MA opera. Okay, so likewise we have to use the different type of symbols. We have to perform the operation codes. The effective address of the instruction is AR and was placed that during time signal T2 when I equal to 0, during the time signal T3 when I equal to 1. That memory cycle is assumed to be short enough to complete the CPU cycles. And to AC, add to AC, that is a read operand and with AC, and read operand add with AC. So is a memory references, load to accumulator, store to accumulator, branch unconditional, branch and save addresses. Okay, this is the instructions, memories, memory, PC, address register, time of decode, memory of execution. So we have using the direct addressing mode, we can implement the operation. See here 2021, the program code register 21 is the next instruction. That is the next one is the 135 with the address register, then go from the subroutine instructions. Okay, then here you apply the branch unconditionally, it will be performed to the address register to the program counter, that is the sequence count equal to 0. Branch conditions increment and skip if 0 can the D64, D65, it will be based upon the timing control. Okay, so these are the operations how we can perform the AND operation is the like add operation, load operation, store operation. These operations perform the how to branch conditional, branch unconditional, branch save address, and increment of the particular ISZ. Okay, increment and skip if 0. So these are all the based upon the control signals and timings. So to perform the different type of operations, how the memory will be referenced to the particular instructions. Okay. the flowchart of memory reference instructions. Okay. Next, go from the input and output and interrupt.